Hello internet friends and potential internet enemies. My name is Zach Porter, otherwise known online as Porter Paradox, and welcome to another video. Not just any video, this is my third episode of my Porter Paradox talk show. Now things are a little different this time. My special guest today is my former roommate Julia, and we were unable to get together to film like you saw in the previous two videos, so we did it through Zoom. So it was really exciting and really cool to do that for the first time. And also, today my musical guest's name is Sage, and she does such a beautiful cover of Toxic by Britney Spears. Today's episode is everything Britney, so get ready because we're going.
Welcome to Roomie 6, everybody.
Woo! Just kidding. Everyone, welcome to another video, the third episode of Porter Paradox. I'm here with my former roommate Julia.
The star of the channel is back, everybody.
Yes, by popular demand, Jules is back in the house.
For a very important cause.
Very important cause today, and we'll get to that one second. But if you don't know who Julia is from my previous videos, we have lots of videos together. There's the happy hour with Zach and Julia, where we would drink and talk about various topics. And we also had our roomies video. When we were roommates, we filmed a series called Roomies, and we did various things, and we went on trips, and it was really fun. So definitely go check that out on my channel. Those videos are still up. They weren't put on private like a lot of other videos were. So definitely go check that out. But Julia, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it.
Of course. And I just want to clarify that we're still best friends. We just don't live together.
Yes, exactly. And now we're Zooming. So
yeah, we should do a new series called Zoomies instead of Roomies. Oh my God.
I love everything about it.
Okay.
So jot it down.
Yeah, jot that down.
But today we're not here to talk about Zoomies. Today we're here to talk about Britney Spears and everything about her, because we love Britney. Oh, there's right there, Glory, on vinyl, of course. I've got all of my Britney vinyls too, missing just one, Britney Jean. Thank you, Urban Outfitters, for finally putting that on sale. I do have it ordered, but I don't have it yet.
I do too.
Yep, so we've got it coming, even though it's the worst album, but that's for later.
Yeah, save that for the Zoomies series.
Yeah, that'll be its own thing completely. But yeah, you guys, so what we thought we were going to do is we're going to take every single album. So there's 9, Britney's put out 9 main albums, and we're going to take the songs from each one and pick the 5 best, as if we were creating like an EP. So we're each going to say what we think is the best 5 songs in our opinion. And I feel like there's going to be some that we definitely agree on, and then some where
there's going to be some drama for sure.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a good time. So if you love Britney Spears, this is definitely the episode for you. And if you don't, well, stick around anyway, because you never know what could happen.
Actually, scratch that. If you don't love Britney Spears, just go to another channel. This is not the one for you. So jot that down too.
That's true. Best thing about Julia that we missed is her sass, and I love it so much. But yeah, so first we have Britney's debut album, Baby One More Time.
Big fan.
I'm creating crimes against Britney.
Yeah. There's already enough crimes being perpetuated against Britney.
And that's the real tea. That is the real tea. But yes. So first,
but this is a video for positivity, so we'll keep it to the music.
Yes, exactly. So we have Baby One More Time, which of course has 11 songs on it, or at least the standard version. But Julia, why don't you go first and say which 5 you think are the best?
Okay, so for my top 5 on Baby, obviously Baby One More Time, iconic, launched her career. You Drive Me Crazy, to this day, I still listen to and would probably put in my top of all her songs, but that's for another video as well. Born to Make You Happy, another one that I listen to probably every day.
Mm-hmm.
From the Bottom of My Broken Heart and Thinking About You round out my top 5. She just really showcased her vocal chops on her first few albums, and I think those songs best exemplify that.
Yeah. So I actually had 4 of those songs. I had the exact same. Only, what was the last one you said?
Thinking About You. Thinking about you. Don't copyright me.
Copyright claims, please don't do them.
Don't come for me, Larry Rudolph. That's your manager.
So I didn't pick Thinking About You. The other four I had on, and this is what I was talking about, especially I think with some of her earlier albums that we're going to agree more, and then it's definitely going to change as we go. But so
Oh yeah.
the four, Baby One More Time, Crazy, Born to Make You Happy, and For the Bottom of My Broken Heart were the same. But my fifth one, I picked Sometimes. I think it's cute. It's like sometimes I don't know. That's my impersonation of Sometimes by Britney Spears. Thank you. Welcome.
As long as we didn't either have what was that? Is Email My Heart on this one?
Email My Heart. Can you imagine? I mean,
I love a good period piece.
I was just going to say it's a true sign of the times.
Okay.
Next we have Oops, I Did It Again, and she certainly did. Julia, what are your top five?
Okay, so Oops has a special place in my heart because I'm an old school Britney fan. Zach's like a new school Britney fan, but I grew up with Britney. So like I remember buying the CD. I remember getting the next CD for Christmas. Anyway, that's my Britney origin story. So my top five is obviously Oops. Like I don't like to pick singles, but in this case, like her singles are some of her best work. Oops, I Did It Again, Stronger, because obviously that's like the quintessential Britney. Don't Go Knocking on My Door, that's the best song. So is Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know. These are all songs I still listen to all the time. And of course, Lucky, because
yes,
tragic foreshadowing. That's all I'm going to say.
True. Now I picked, once again, we picked four of the same songs. I also had Oops, Stronger, Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, and Lucky. But the one thing that was different is I chose I Can't Get No Satisfaction. I can't get no. See?
You know that's a cover, right?
What?
You know it's a cover, right?
Fake fan. That's when you know you're a real Britney fan, is you don't know that they're covers. So
I just thought I would shatter that illusion for you. That's why I didn't pick it, because I was like, oh, this doesn't count.
Oh, who sings the original one?
It's a Rolling Stone song that she covered.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome to Information Zone with Zach and Julia. Mostly just
the more you know.
All right. Third, we have definitely top two or top one for best album, Britney, the third album. Jules, what are you thinking?
I would agree. It's either one or two in my top two. This is the best album. I say that about everything, but it really is the best. Okay, so Slave is number one. Overprotected. Yep. Anticipating, which is like a Janet reincarnated song, and I love it. Bombastic Love should have been a single. And I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman, because that spoke to my little 10-year-old heart when this came out.
That's so funny. You're like, it's like, what are they, when you're young, like 10, you're like, you always want to be growing up, but you're also like not that grown. So it's like,
it really embodies that. Yeah.
Well, I had three of the same this time. I had Slave, Overprotected, and I definitely agree with you about Bombastic Love. That should have been a single. But I chose Cinderella and Before the Goodbye.
Okay, I freaking love Cinderella, so it was very hard to leave it off my list. But again, some of these are just like quintessential Britney, so.
Right. Well, that's the thing.
But I respect your choice.
Right. That's what, like we were talking about, like how the earlier Britney is like what you like, and I really like the Femme Fatale era Britney. And that's going to be where I really had trouble picking 5 songs for that one, but we're not there. Okay, so that's Britney. Let's go to the next one. We have In the Zone.
So my top two, that would be the other one. In the Zone, classic for me. So my top 5 for that is Me Against the Music, because a Madonna collab, When Will Your Fave Ever?
True.
Early Morning. I still listen to that on repeat. Don't make that face.
No, I was just surprised. Like, that's a unique choice.
I love it. I love Early Morning. You should just be glad that I didn't put the Boom Boom song on there, because I love that one too, and I know you hate it.
I have to interrupt Julia before she goes any further with the choices. Boom, boom,
It's called
got that boom boom.
I've Got That in
Yeah.
parentheses.
Parentheses, I got that boom boom. Let me tell you how much I hate this song. If you go and watch my very vinyl video where I show off the In the Zone vinyl, I talk about my absolute hatred. And I don't know why. I sort of think it's the Ying Yang Twins. I mean, yeah, there's no thinking about it. I don't know. The rhythm is very In the Zone, so like I guess I get it, but I just hate that collaboration so much. I really do. But I'm sorry for
And this is where the drama comes in, because I think that song is legendary and the Yin Yang Twins are of their time, but I just love it. It's such a good hype song, and I wish that more songs still sounded like that. It's very like 2000s pop, which I'm very into. So there's that. But let me finish. Okay, so Breathe on Me, which is still to this day, I think, even one of Britney's favorite Britney songs. Touch of My Hand, because obviously, and Every Time, because she did a lot of writing on it. She played the piano on it, I believe.
Really?
And it's just like a tragic, sad song, but it's still iconic because it's Britney. It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch. And it's so beautiful. That really is a great song. And I did pick, we had a few similar. I had Breathe on Me and Every Time. Did you not say Toxic?
No.
Wow. Hot.
Toxic is, it's just overplayed. It's too much.
Okay, well, my 5, I also had Breathe on Me and Every Time, but I chose Toxic, Outrageous, and The Hookup, which...
Those are good.
Yeah, like there's definitely nothing wrong with any of the songs besides I've Got That Boom Boom. And but
it's a no skip album for me, so it was another one that was hard to pick.
Yeah. But let's move on to controversial. We've got Blackout. Now this was...
Why is it controversial?
Just because of like the times and everything that was going on.
Oh, I thought you meant like, I don't know what I thought.
Oh no. Yeah, I love Blackout. I think it's such a good album. I love this cover. It's so cool with like the squares and swirls and stuff. But yeah, Julia, what are your 5?
Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be controversial or not. Give Me More, because all you think about when you hear that song is her rising back from the ashes on that stripper pole at the VMAs. And I don't care about who made fun of her back then, because she's thriving.
Yep.
Piece of Me, because it's like her autobiography. It's like the weirdest song. She's like half rapping, like sonically it's questionable, but it's another very iconic Britney, so it has to be on here. Mm-hmm. Break the Ice, so catchy. And because we love ice on this album, my next one is Hot as Ice.
Yeah.
And then my last one is Why Should I Be Sad? Because this gets stuck in my head every time I listen to it. Pretty sure it's about K-Fed. So I'm just into her like revenge anthem here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Those are, I wouldn't call those hot takes. So I definitely agree with a lot of that. I also picked Give Me More and Piece of Me and Hot as Ice. But I chose Radar, which I'll pick for... Listen, hold on. Let's let the video go. The video I know is not that great, but the song...
Is that the anime one?
No, that was Break the Ice.
Oh. What's the Radar video? I don't think I've ever even...
when they're on the horses and they're like playing cricket. Crochet.
You can tell we get out a lot.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. I'm not a fake fan, but I don't watch videos that much.
And then
what was your next one?
Freak Show.
Freak Show.
Yeah, it just sounds so cool.
Yeah, like the distorted vocals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good one.
I mean, it's just the pop Bible for a reason. Mm-hmm. At least the modern pop Bible, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, people, we're moving on to Circus. This of course came after obviously came after Blackout. That's why I'm choosing it. That was stupid. Anyway, Julia, what are your 5?
Circus is so good. Womanizer was so big of a song. I remember when I was in freshman year of high school, but it is not on my list. Circus is my number one.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the Lights. I effing love that song.
Yes.
Unusual You, because it's also an unusual song. So I just love that, like that part. It was a bad thing. Mannequin and Lace and Leather.
Wow. See, this is what I was talking about earlier when we're starting.
Is this where we're diverging?
Yes, this is where we're splitting because there's like those songs are all fine, but we definitely are picking different songs now. So I only had one song that agreed with you. I picked Circus because, of course, it's awesome. I did include Womanizer because I do think it is good. I definitely agree that it was overplayed, but it was one of her number ones, which is so awesome. I know it was her first number one in a while, I think. So I just included it because it's important for the numbers, and I do like that song. I chose. Oh, I did say "Kill the Lights" also, but I chose "If You Seek Amy" because I love the double. I love a double entendre. I love that, and then "Out from Under" I think is a nice like. I'm not gonna try to say it, but I was trying to like remember it as a.
I love that this video of us talking about Britney is just us like singing her songs because they just bring us so much joy. Okay, but can we go back to Radar for a second and the fact that you have it on your list and I did not, and I specifically excluded it because this bitch really put this on 2 albums.
Yes.
It's not that good. It's not that good. It's not 2 albums good. Like, it's fine. It's not 2 albums good.
And it's really funny. I'm so glad that you brought that up because I totally forgot. So it was a regular track on Blackout, but it was a bonus track on Circus, and she ended up releasing it as the last single for Circus. So not only was
it is so weird.
Yeah, so not only was it an old song, it was like really old at that point because we already had gone through Womanizer, Circus, If You Seek Amy, and then she's like, let's do Radar from like 2 years ago. That would be good.
Right. I do think that Radar fits more of the Circus vibe on the album. I don't think it's very much a Blackout vibe. It's not, it's like more poppy, If You Seek Amy kind of vibes. I'm a Radar. Like upbeat, and Blackout is so kind of like you're in a dark, smoky club and all edgy and stuff.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to move on to what is my favorite Britney album. We have Femme Fatale. Look at her. I mean, I just think she's such a badass, and I can't actually get a good reflection of this, but it's Britney's face, and she's just incredible. I'm actually going to show off the back just because I'm probably not going to do a very vinyl in this video because we're talking about it today, but just look at her. She's incredible.
Yeah, I love that picture.
Legs for days. But yeah, so what were your 5?
Okay, so I know we're going to be controversial in terms of our opinions. Hold It Against Me. Again, I know it's a single, but it's still one of the best songs on the album, I think. Drop Dead Beautiful featuring Sabi. Not sure who that is or where they are now, but they did a great job on this song. Seal It With a Kiss.
Yeah.
He About to Lose Me. Because it gives me Why Should I Be Sad vibes. It's like the sequel to that song. And Don't Keep Me Waiting.
Wow. Okay. I love it. I was like processing my thoughts for a minute. No,
that's good because I was not prepared to defend my decision.
No, that's totally fine. I just have such different songs. Well, I have Hold It Against Me and Seal It With a Kiss. I think Seal It With a Kiss was really good. I think that Femme Fatale had so many great songs on it that could have kept being more singles. Like, well, I mean, she did what was it? Was it 4? Because there's Hold It Against Me, Till the World Ends, I Want to Go, and Criminal. Those were the 4 singles.
You want to know? I'm sorry to interrupt, but you just reminded me. Can we actually put the what's the world? What is it?
Till the World Ends.
Till the World Ends. Can we actually put the Till the World Ends remix on this list? Because
with Nicki and Kesha?
The original is not, in fact, sicker than the remix. The remix is legendary and still not on Spotify. So Larry, can we get on that? Jot that down too.
If
Sorry,
you
go on.
Right. No, that's okay. No, I'm glad you brought that up too, because yes, the Till the World Ends remix with Nicki Minaj and Kesha. I remember when it came out and I was like, this is so incredible. And it was just so great. But so I totally
When is the last time that so many power hitters in the pop game came together like that?
I couldn't even tell you.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, so my 5, I did choose Till the World Ends, even if it wasn't the remix. Hold It Against Me for sure, Seal It With a Kiss. I chose Criminal. I thought it was an interesting choice for the 4th single, but I do like the song as a whole. But my 5th choice was Inside Out. And let me tell you, it is the ultimate pop crime that this is not a single. It is a crime against Britney that Inside Out was not a single. It's just how I feel. I think it's so good. I think it could have been a sick video, and I was just so let down when it never became a single.
I don't have strong enough feelings to agree or disagree about this song, just because, again, like, it's later Britney. I will always love Britney, but I'm more inclined towards her earlier work. But if you feel strongly about it, then I believe you.
Well, thank you. Good. All right, people. I don't have anything to hold up because once again, I couldn't get the vinyl in time. But next
Right.
we have Britney Jean. Picking
Controversy.
picking 5 songs was a challenge.
I'm gonna defend Britney Jean here, okay? Because there are some songs on here that are good and they still sound good. Is it a good album? Who's really to say? Did I still buy it? Yeah, and that's all that matters, because that's what genuine Britney fans do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, there's a controversy that she doesn't really sing on, like, a lot of it. Have you heard about this?
Yes, I have heard that.
Yeah, so it's like no one really knows the real story, like whether she walked out and they finished it without her, or if she just didn't want to work for whatever reason. None of our business. But I still think it sounds fine. It sounds fine. Like, yeah. I'm not saying it's a great album. I just think that people hate on it so much, and it's fine. It's fine, you guys. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not. There's worse albums in the world.
Exactly.
I just think if you're like comparing it to some of her other work, if you had to choose like something that wasn't as great, then this would probably be my pick.
Yeah, and like the songs that I like on this one are like, I really like them. Like, they're really good. It's just, if maybe this was a 5-song EP, then it would have rang a little better for people, I guess.
Right. I totally feel that. Well, let's hear your 5 songs for your EP.
Okay, so it has to be Alien because I love that song.
Yeah.
Perfume because, fun fact, it was written by Sia, and I'm a sucker for a Sia song.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I love it so much, I put the original Perfume and the Dreaming mix on here in my top 5. So I don't know if my EP is better than the actual album, but I put them both. Brightest Morning Star, I love because it's just such a sweet song. Mm-hmm. And then obviously Work Bitch. It's not my favorite song, but it has become iconic to be as being affiliated with Britney. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I just thought I had more to say, but I really don't. It's fine. I picked it because those are really my 4 favorite songs on here. And then I'm like, okay, well, I guess we have to have Work Bitch on here.
Yeah. See, I disagree. I totally agreed with Alien and Perfume, but I chose Work Bitch because I think it's so cool. Like, you better work, bitch. And I love the video. It's so
sexy. I do like the video. I have seen that one.
Yeah. I think the video is really nice. So I chose that, and then I actually chose Body Ache and Now That I Found You as my other 2 songs. So
okay. I like Now That I Found You.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, there we go. All right, people. We have made it to the final moment. I don't know if Julia still has hers next to her, but we have made it to And perfect. We both have the deluxe Glory vinyl in all of its goodness. So there's that, and here's the back, just because I'm already holding it. Just look at her. Just incredible.
Yeah, we were just talking about how much we appreciated this. I held out on buying this for so long because, well, first because of all the controversy around, like, is she really wanting to work right now? Should we be buying? Who are we really supporting? Yada, yada, yada. But I'm so glad I did, because this is the original cover, the original photo shoot. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Gorge.
And the Mood Ring Pride remix is killer.
Well, good. Well, so what are your 5 songs?
Okay, so my 5 songs, Private Show, because like Stripper Britney is like my favorite Britney, I think. Man on the Moon, that's probably in my top 10 Britney songs. So,
Wow.
oh yeah, I see your reactions. I see them. Just Love Me, because I do just love her. Change Your Mind, No Seas, Cortez, because I just think it's such a fun song. Like, I don't care. It's silly. It's fun. And If I'm Dancing, for similar reasons, it's silly and fun.
If I'm Dancing, that's one I cannot get behind.
Oh my God. I'm surprised. Okay, so we've had a lot less controversy together than I thought we were going to when we originally read each other's lists. But I didn't know that this was the straw that was going to break the unity.
Oh, or that. Well, no, I mean, it's fine. It's a fine song, but I certainly wouldn't put it in my top 5. My top 5 is Do You Want to Come Over? Which I thought was so interesting during, like, I remember the promo-ish era for this album, and she, like, did a few live versions of Do You Want to Come Over, but then they never made it as a single, which I thought was really weird. So I picked Do You Want to Come Over? I also had Just Love Me. Slumber Party, because her and Tinashe tried to save pop music and we didn't support them.
I do like Slumber Party. It's good. What do you think about them taking off Tinashe's feature in this deluxe version?
That, I'm glad you bring it up, because I have feelings. This is the ultimate deluxe version of this album, but so when the album originally released, there was no Tinashe remix. So then they did the remix and they put it on, like, digitally for the other albums, but then they re-released this and then they took her back off again. So if I was Tinashe, I'd be pissed, because I was already...
Justice for Tinashe.
Justice for Tinashe.
Also, can we point out that instead of putting the Tinashe remix or original, whatever it's considered, on the deluxe edition, we got 3 different Mood Ring remixes instead. So I would be extra pissed if I was Tinashe.
Exactly. They didn't even include it later, like, Katy Perry, when she released her Teenage Dream Complete Confection, there was the regular ET, and then there was ET with Kanye West. They didn't even do that with this. They're just like, Tinashe who?
Tinashe who? Oh my God.
But then really quick, my last 2 songs were Mood Ring, because I think it is such a good song, and Matches with the Backstreet Boys, because what 90s born kid didn't want to hear a song with Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears? So that had to be on my list, and I do think it's cool. I think it's like playing with matches. I mean, it's just, and it's like all the sound and it's just so good. Please, the actual version is much better than my reinterpretation of it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that it's even more of a crime that they took off the Tinashe version, because just so few collabs and quality collabs. I'm looking at you, G-Eazy. That that the, like, one of her best ones out of the very few that she does, and you just knocked it off the album. Exactly. I mean, I am grateful for the Backstreet Boys, yes, as a child of the 90s, but
I definitely would have liked the Tinashe remix on there.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're all done talking about what our top 5 Britney songs are if we were to turn them into EPs. So let's take a quick break, and I want you guys to listen to this amazing cover of Toxic by Sage. She does such a great job. I think her voice is so cool and so so unique. She goes for her solo music. She goes by Garden Hoe, and she also is in a band called Ludlow. So all of her information is going to be down in the description, but definitely check her out. Here's her cover of Toxic.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? Someone like you should wear a warning. You're dangerous and I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me a. You're dangerous, and I'm loving it. Too high, can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around. Do you feel it now? The taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me. Too high, can't come down. It's in my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? The taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? The taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic?
Wow, that was a great performance.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sage. I really appreciate you being a part of this. I am so grateful for you. So everyone definitely check out Sage and her music. Again, that's Garden Hoe for solo and Ludlow for her band, and everything will be in the description. But also, Julia, thank you so much for being here today. I had so much fun doing this. I really did. I was really skeptical. I told Julia before we started, because if anyone has seen from the first two Porter Paradox video, I had someone come to my place and we filmed together. But Julia was really busy and she didn't really have time to get across town and come here and film. So she suggested doing the Zoom thing, and I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. So thank you, Julia, for the idea, and thank you so much for being on here with me.
Thank you for having me on.
Of course. And everyone, this is we are here signing out saying that we love Brittany. Brittany, if you ever see this, which you won't, we love you.
She could, you never know. She's on, I'm sure she sits on YouTube some days.
That's true. So
she's just like the rest of us. I know it.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. The outro. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, definitely hit that like button and leave a comment down below telling us what your favorite Britney songs are and what we should talk about in the next episode. And
yeah, whose other discography should we try and do this for? Let us know.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So let us know in the comment section. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you can always know when I post a new video. And until next time, see ya.